Hello everyone, my name is Will, and welcome to the Brick Zone. I'm here today with Halo Mega Bloks set number 97233, Ultimate Combat Pack. The set was originally released in 2013, included 167 pieces, and was a Toys R Us exclusive. I personally got my set from my best friend as a Christmas present a couple years back. It was definitely by far the best Christmas present that year, so thank you to him. This set comes with a whopping 20 figures, along with a really cool stand, so I'm just going to do my best to get through all 20 of them without lingering on for too much. So with that, let's get started. First up, representing the UNSC from left to right, we have a Flame Marine along with Recon, EVA, and CQB Spartans, all of which are wearing some military green armor with gold visors. From what I hear, the UNSC Flame Marine is a cool figure to have. If you missed out on those early Halo Wars Mega Bloks sets, they're kind of rare, so I like that they included that in this set. He has his silver flamethrower with the hose piece that connects to the backpack. Overall, the design of the Flame Marine is pretty cool looking. In the center, you have the Recon Spartan holding a Halo Reach style assault rifle in silver. And the Recon Spartan here is special to me just because prior to this set I didn't have any Recon Spartans, so this was my first one. In the back, you can see the EVA dual-wielding some Magnum pistols. Kind of looks similar to the EVA Spartan from EVA's Last Stand, but I think it might be a different shade of green. And on the right, we have the CQB Spartan armed with a Halo Reach style grenade launcher, holding a frag grenade up in the air. So I'm just gonna do a quick 360 so you guys can take a look from all sides. Look on the back. Let's move on. Representing the lowest ranking Covenant, we have a group of 4 grunts. They come in 2 colors, aqua and orange, and they also come in 2 variants, which are the classic looking triangular grunts with the backs being triangular. And there on the right you can see the other variant is this, it's kind of 2 pointed rounded backed grunts with a different gas mask design. I personally like the classic looking one, specifically the one in the center, just because I feel like the classic looking grunts are just orange and that just looks like the original grunt. From left to right, that grunt is holding a kind of lavender colored plasma pistol. The one in the center the 2 in the center are holding 2 sticky grenades each. I guess they want to try to blow some people up. And on the end, you can see that grunt is holding a Revenant red needler. So, I'm just gonna do a 360 view of them. From this angle, you can see what I'm talking about, the difference between the 2 variants. So these are sort of rounded with the 2 tips, while this is more triangular. And like I said, I prefer the original, but it's just my preference. So yeah. Next up for the UNSC, we have a squad of 3 Spartans. From left to right, you get the Security, EOD, and Scout, all of which come in this amazing, sleek, black armor. They look like freaking ninjas. You can easily imagine these guys going on some covert Spec Ops mission in the middle of the night or something. Their weapons include a silver battle rifle, Magnum, frag grenade, and SMG. They all have gold visors. So here's a look at them in the back. And let's move on. Up against the Spartans, we have a squad of 3 elites. From left to right, you get the Commando, Combat, and Pilot, all of which come in orange armor with aqua detailing. The weapons include Plasma Repeater, Plasma Launcher, and a Needler in Revenant red. Let's look at them from the back. They all have different shoulders, so shoulders and heads, which you can interchange. That's about it. Back on the UNSC, we have a pair of ODSTs. The one on the left has silver detailing, while the one on the right has root beer brown detailing. Other than that, they both have the same gray-black color scheme for their uniforms, as well as blue visors and flesh-toned hands. Weapons include a silver Spartan laser and a Halo 3 style assault rifle. And here on the back, you can see they both have black backpacks. that does it for the ODSTs. Fighting the ODSTs, we have a couple of brutes. The one on the left is just a regular brute, while the one on the right is a jetpack brute. They both wear the same aqua-colored armor as the grunts from earlier, but in this case I think it looks kind of weird. I mean, for the grunts it worked okay, but this just looks kind of bizarre. Weapons include Revenant Red Plasma Rifle, Spike Grenade in black, and Mauler in gray. Here's a look at them. All around. You can see the jetpack on the jetpack brute on his back. That does it for the brutes. Last but not least, we have the transparent figures. On the left we have what I like to call the Mountain Dew Spartan. It's a CQB in trans light green. And on the right we have jetpack brute in trans light blue. And the CQB Spartan has a grenade launcher, while the jetpack brute has a plasma rifle. And I think these guys are pretty cool. I love the Mountain Dew CQB Spartan. These kind of transparent figures in general I like you know, the gummy Spartans or the gummy figures. And I like the color of the brute just because it's that light blue, so it kind of looks like it could pass as like a hologram or something. And I think the CQB one is just fun. What's interesting is that they kept the visor and the eyes. So on the CQB you can see the gold visor still there, and on the brute, if you move it, you can see that the black eyes are there. Might be a little hard to see. In general, it's kind of hard to see the details on camera for both figures, but I really like the CQB Spartan. Mountain Dew. The set includes a large stand which is able to hold all 20 figures. It's built mostly out of 2x4 bricks and 4x16 base plates. The design is pretty simple, but it gets the job done. It gives your figures a place to stand and a nice place to display them, actually. Right now I have them kind of organized how I showed them throughout the video, but I think it works out better if you kind of just randomly distribute them. I think the real interesting thing about the stand, though, are the emblems up front. So if we zoom in, you can see you have the Spartan helmet here on the left. Here we have the Halo Spartan helmet with the cross swords behind it. The energy swords crossed, and I'm not sure what this emblem is on the end. So if anyone knows which one that one is, leave a comment below. They all come in this cool gold-bronze color scheme, which looks pretty good. So, just gonna zoom in and give a close-up of everyone and just spin it around. I mean, like I said, I think it looks better if you just mix them up a little bit. But as is, I just have them arranged like this. I really like these big figure packs. They're good value for the figures, and you get a nice display stand as well with the emblems. Specifically for this one, I think I prefer the UNSC side just because the color scheme for the Covenant is kind of weird. But you get some interesting figures, I guess. But the black and the military green on the UNSC figures is just, it looks really good. I really hope that Mega Bloks makes more of these big figure packs with the new articulated figures, just because the ones that are out now are just all in the old mold. So I think it would be really cool if they made more with the new one. You know, the variety of weapons you get here it's alright. I mean, there are a lot more that they could have included, but at the time I think it's pretty good for what it is. As for the figures themselves, there's also a good variety of those. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool, just because you get a lot of figures and a lot of, you know, just different ones, and I'm pretty sure this particular set is pretty rare now, so it's cool that I have it. What do you guys think of this figure pack? Which ones are your favorites, UNSC or Covenant? Leave a comment below with your thoughts, like or dislike the video, and subscribe to the Brick Zone for more video reviews and stop motions.